I want to hand it over to the president of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. You're beating him.
In the news, John Cena announced this past week at Money in the Bank that he is retiring in 2025. So he is basically going to have, like, I think 4 engagements.
No, he's having 30 to 40 engagements. I don't know if it's matches, but he's going to show up 30 to 40 times in 2025. And Tommy, this will be his last WrestleMania he wrestles in ever. Who do you think is going to be his final WrestleMania opponent? It's got to be big.
I would love it to be Randy, honestly.
Randy.
I hear voices in my head. They talk to me.
So it's very important. I mean, John Cena, he's a big time, but you obviously tell he loves the WWE. It's his home, and he keeps coming back. But
and he's loyal. He's never left the WWE.
Nope.
Any other platform, like he's stayed there. He's a loyal guy like Undertaker.
Well, and Randy. So a lot of people say, me and Justin was talking about it earlier, like he's going to come back. The Rock come back, Stone Cold come back. So my thing
I would assume he would.
Yeah. Well, I was watching I think you watched it too, the press conference afterwards.
I think I skipped that.
And he said that a lot of people say they're retiring just to get a better bump.
Yeah.
To come back a year later. He says he's done. His body can't handle it. You can tell by his hairline.
Yeah, dude.
He says he does plan on he intends on staying with backstage segments and being around the wrestlers. But he said I think it's more of his in-ring career.
Is he still a rapper?
No. So somebody asked him to rap.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Dude, I'm 47, man. I got over that word life." They asked him to, and he said no.
He's like, "I'm not fucking doing that."
I was like, "Bro, we're 47 now."
Yeah.
One thing I could say about John Cena is he has really grown as an actor, and
Oh yeah.
I watched him in an old movie that was a WWE Studios movie where he's an alcoholic, and I swear his acting.
Was that when he was a wrestler and his little brother went and found him?
Yes,
dude. I love that movie, man.
I thought it was horrible. I thought the movie was terrible.
See, I like the Brotherly Love movie, man. He does something for
Wait, what was that one called?
I don't remember. Just say John Cena wrestler
movie or something like that. But
Is it a legendary?
Yeah,
legendary. This movie was terrible. John Cena's acting. I think John Cena had just done the Marine after this. A little bit after had done the Marine.
It's weird that he made a movie about being a wrestler.
he was
a wrestler.
high school wrestler,
Okay.
and apparently his dad died, and after his dad died, he just quit and he give up on life.
Damn.
And then his little brother was like a dork.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just being real.
Yeah.
And he found out about his brother John being a wrestler, and he coached him. And he went all the way to the finals. And then this guy coached him, and how they met was fishing at a pond, and he didn't know who he was.
Oh shit.
I thought it. What do you rate it, Tommy? It's not a review, but what do you rate it? I give it a 7.5.
I gave it a solid 1 because I thought at that point I just kept judging Cena and saying Cena's acting skills are like watching a 2x4 in a bucket of cement. He hardly moves. He has no motion. He has no feeling.
Well, that was the character. He's not supposed to have emotion or feeling.
Well, I thought he's an alcoholic. He was supposed to be an alcoholic. He's a burnout. He's just kind of...
Which just has no emotion and feeling.
Well, some alcoholics have emotions.
Well, no, but he give up on life.
This is my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
John Cena, in my mind, has shined the most as a comedic actor.
Yeah.
This movie, Vacation Friends...
I've not seen that.
...is fucking hilarious.
It's on Hulu.
Dude, if you haven't seen this, and you want to fucking laugh...
That bird's gonna shit.
Alright,
But I can't wait to watch John Cena's last year. It's going to be great.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be true.
If he wins one more heavyweight title, he will lead. Him and Ric Flair's tied at 16.
Uh-oh.
If he gets one more heavyweight title, then he's the overall highest reigning champion of all time. And that is a possibility.
Does he deserve it over Ric Flair? I think
Yes,
so.
because
I
he's
think
done
so.
it at one company and he didn't bounce around to other companies.
And I think he's like more like I think Rick, I'm sorry, bud, but if you had to fight Cena, Cena's gonna wreck you.
Yeah,
Unless you cheat.
I say he deserves to be the overall champion above Ric Flair.
Yeah.
The only issue I have, issue that I had with Cena from a long time ago when I first started watching wrestling was the fact that Cena did a promo. And I know promos are just kind of like pissing in the wind. You know, like it's just a once in a lifetime promo. Cena said he would wrestle until he was 90 years old, and he showed a picture of himself with a freaking beard on, and he says, "I'll be here every single night, Vince, and I'll knock your teeth down your throat every night." And I'm like, that as a fan, I was like, really? And then now to hear Cena's retiring, that nicked me. And then he shits on The Rock, and then goes to Hollywood just like The Rock did. Like, you know, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way about Cena.
Storytelling.
I know that, but as a Mark WWE fan, and I'll say yes, I can be a Mark sometimes and follow a storyline. That, you know, basically I was going along with the fans. I thought Cena sold out.
All right. Well, since this isn't wrestling talk and it's the news, I'm gonna switch to a different story.
Thank you.
Sorry.
And we'll do more wrestling talk later. In other news, Joe Biden is embarrassing for our country, and I don't even care what side of the political spectrum you're on. This guy is
Show him.
he's too old. He doesn't need to be doing this anymore. Set the guy free. We're gonna watch another video here really quick. That is
Lord.
very sad. All right. I don't know if everybody's seen this already, but
I want to hand it over to the President of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin.
What?
You can beat President Putin.
bro, he literally
He didn't even move.
No, dude, Zelensky's face was literally like, bro. And like, here's the thing, Zelensky's a piece of shit too. Fuck you, dude. Like, I don't believe. Like, the thing is, he used to be an actor that played a president. I don't know if people know that.
Really, I didn't know that.
He was on a TV show where he was the president.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, and then he became the president, which is insane.
Is he just a? I don't know.
He's just a puppet for sure. But he started this war. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want my tax dollars giving them fucking weapons to go fight and piss off Putin. And I think it's just, but that's not the point. The point is, we can't let's just elect somebody. Whatever happens this year, happens. After this, let's get somebody young. I'm sick of it. This guy can't even say who the fucking guy is sitting next to him.
He needs to drop out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you have to deal with, what's her name?
Kamala.
Kamala Harris as a president. That's
Well, a
fucking
lot of them
frightening.
said they're Gavin Newsom.
Yeah,
like
but
California.
but say they're like, dude, you're done being president. He's still president for a while until November.
Yeah.
If they're like, you're done being president, that means Kamala's our president.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's how it works.
Ugh,
Yeah,
That's frightening.
it is terrifying.
I don't even care that, like, here's the deal. It could, again, sure, let's make it a young, snarky, intense, badass female. That can be our next president. 2028. I don't think that's going to happen in 2024. But let's get something fucking different here pretty soon where it's like young people. We don't need these old fucks who are literally unaware of who the person is sitting next to them.
that's sad. That's sad.
But I did hear that, the good thing about that is when he is having sex with his wife and he accidentally calls her by the wrong name, she just assumes it's because he's old now. And it's not because he's been cheating on her. Anyway, that is my news story. Is that
Nice.
Biden doesn't know where he's at.
Does he ever, bro? Until he gets a hand on somebody, grabs him and leads him away.
And then I think we're gonna go to Tyler for sports.
What we got? Okay, hey, and the sports. We'll make this short and sweet. So, I'm trying to give the WNBA a little bit of love because they've grown, I think, over 400%. I was looking at the numbers, and the year before, they only grew by 20%. And it's because of this woman right here. You're fine. Caitlin Clark. Her last game was yesterday. She scored 29 points, 13 assists, 5 rebounds, 5 steals, and 3 blocks. That is video game numbers. And you know what's sad? Her team still lost.
Oh, God.
By 5.
Does she play as good if she's not the star of the team? Like, is she like a...
So, I'll give you an example. So in college, she can shoot threes like crazy. She shot. So she comes to the WNBA and she's managed her game to like a leadership position to where you see the assist. Tommy assist is like,
that's a lot.
If I'm dribbling and I throw it to Justin and Justin scores, I'm the one who give it to him. Right?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And that helps in hockey and soccer too. So look at that, 13 assists, dude. So 29 points, 13 assists. You do 26 plus 29, whatever that is. They only scored 86. How many points is from her?
Almost all of them.
Now she is on the worst team because in the draft the worst team gets the best player. But dude, they went from 12th place. There's only 12 teams to 7th this year so far. 6 foot.
She's only 6 foot.
Yeah.
She's not even that big.
She's a point guard.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, she's a point guard.
That makes sense that she's got so many assists then too.
Yeah.
The amount of rebounds is rather impressive for being a point guard.
So they said this was an NBA record, not a WNBA, but an NBA record.
I believe.
In the game before, she was the first woman rookie to hit a triple double. She had 19 points, 13 rebounds.
13 rebounds?
And 12 or 14 assists. She led both teams in rebounds as a freaking point guard.
That's insane. And she's not that big.
So she's a college. She's in
the WNBA, women's NBA.
Women's NBA, so that is...
It's professional. It's the NBA, but women's.
All right. So she's a top quality team player.
And she's professional.
Yeah.
So many people are hating her because of this. And she's straight.
Yeah.
Because that league is mostly I guess. Whatever. I don't really care.
Yeah.
She's there to play. And there's so many, every game, there's somebody intentionally fouling her, pushing her, technical fouling her. And you know what she says in the interview? That's just a game of basketball. It's just a rough sport, and she's professional. And them other people are like, yeah, well, if I get the same effect as her, if I get the same attention as her, I will do good too. She's like, one girl's like, I want to let you know that the reason you're watching basketball is because of me too, not just her. And I'm like, and you see the difference of people?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like, she's professional, goes out there and play business.
And she's actually good.
And she.
There's too much politics in sports. There's just it needs to be sports.
That's what she's been trying to say.
Yeah, that's there's just too much.
She's 22 years old, dude.
Honestly, especially if it's look, like you said, you want to shout out the WNBA because it's already pushed down. So it's like, come on, let the good players shine and don't make it a political thing because you need all the help you can get.
Some of the other players need to be thankful. Before this, they were either flying in coach. Now they have their own private charter flights.
Ooh.
They're getting paid more.
That's unreal.
Dude, when she shows up to an arena, sometimes they have to move to the women's arena to the men's arena.
Hey, good.
It's selling out. That is good. They're making
People
more money, more revenue for the towns, the cities, and
you know what I would be interested in?
And then people's hating on it.
What do you think the percentage of viewers, especially like live viewers, are male female? Do you think she's bringing in more male viewers or bringing in more female?
I know if you look at that's a good question. I mean, I'm 30 years old and I'm watching it now, and my mom's 50 something and she's watching it now. So I think it's a little bit of mix of both. But if you go to the games, there's so many little girls of all colors wanting her signature. There's so many little kids,
and that's what's huge is like. That's the difference. That's what's always been the difference between men's and female sports in a lot of situations is there is not like a star like that. And I think that's why a lot of the females that are in her league are probably getting pissed. Is it's like every year there's a LeBron. Every year there's a Kobe. You know what I mean? Every year there's a Shaq. There's a Michael Jordan. There's somebody that everyone's like, that guy is the guy. That doesn't really happen that often in women's sports. So when it does, everyone's like, wait, what? Why wasn't it me?
Right.
And
look at her numbers, dude. It's video game numbers.
And I mean, there's guys in like the NBA, I'm sure, who are like, screw LeBron James, I'm better than him. But
you know who stuck up for her?
Who?
LeBron James. And I don't agree with a bunch of his beliefs. He stuck up for her.
Good.
He knows Steph Curry. There were so many that stuck up for her.
These are like Steph Curry numbers.
Dude, you can't even get that in a video game, even if I try.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Anyways, I just want to give a shout out to WNBA. Next week, I'll have something different for sports.
Yeah, I like it.